What up, y'all? Let's jump straight into these easy chocolate chip overnight cookies. Things you're gonna need to have is some butter, some good old butter. Also, we're gonna need some chocolate chips. I got the Nestle Toll House, and I also got some Geraldi, don't know how you pronounce it, but I got that as well. And also, we got some brown sugar. Next, we're gonna need 2 eggs that we're gonna be having in here, some sugar, regular granulated sugar. We're gonna need some flour, also some salt, and some vanilla extract. We're also gonna need some baking powder, of course, to make these delicious cookies. And start off with your softened butter. You're going to need about 1 cup of softened butter. Usually it's about 8 ounces. 8 ounces make up 1 cup. Then after we put the butter in there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this brown sugar opened up. And you're going to need exactly 1 cup. So because my cup only fits into this bag, I'm doing 2 scoops, 2 half scoops of a cup, and I'm putting that in there. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the granulated sugar inside. You only need half a cup of this. If you have a little sweet tooth, you can put a little extra. Then we're gonna go grab the mixer. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just mix this in as well as we can. Just remember, the softer the butter, the better it is for these ingredients to mix together. You wanna spend maybe 5 minutes just kind of mixing everything in until you get the consistency right. As you can see, it's starting to really mix really well. We are going to put in our vanilla extract. You don't have to get anything amazing. You don't have to get anything that's just super expensive. You can if you want better quality cookies, better tasting cookies, but this is the regular Walmart version of vanilla extract. We're only going to need 2 teaspoons of this that we're going to put in. I like to have a little extra because I love vanilla extract. And then we're gonna go ahead and drop our 2 eggs in. Also remember, when baking, you should always have your eggs at room temperature because it just helps with mixing and getting everything involved and together. And let's go ahead and mix this together. Once it reaches a good consistency, as we can see, it's been mixed well. Once again, mix that for another minute or 2, maybe 5 minutes. Go ahead and we'll start adding in once we got that all mixed, what we're going to start now is with the dry ingredients. We're going to need to add to our all-purpose flour into here. If you want to get fancy, you can put other types of flour, but I just use the regular Walmart brand flour. We're going to go ahead and put 2.5 cups of flour. I'm just easily putting these in. That's 1 cup. Now let's go ahead and put the 2nd cup in there. Drop that in, and now we're going to go ahead and drop in that other half cup. Like I said before, if you want to go ahead and get a better flour, you can try all different types of flours. It may change the consistency of it. If you want something a little bit more decadent in your cookie, whatever it is, you can do that. But let's go ahead and get the baking powder. Baking powder pretty much is going to allow your cookies to expand. It's not going to make it so stiff and crispy. It's actually going to help your cookie expand. If you're looking to get a chewier cookie, think about using baking soda. That's going to get you a little bit more of a chewy consistency in the cookie, but we're using baking powder for today. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop in exactly 1 teaspoon of salt. And I forgot, you will be using exactly 1 teaspoon of baking powder into this mixture. Let's go ahead and mix everything together. Let's mix all the dry ingredients together with a little whisk. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go pour all the dry ingredients into the wet, and we are going to blend this together. Just to give you a heads up, when I mix this together, it actually flew all over the place. So you might want to mix it in with a fork first and then go about doing it with the mixer a little bit later. But we'll go ahead and we'll mix all this in really well, maybe another 5 to 7 minutes just to really incorporate everything really, really well. As you can see, the mix looks great. Let's go ahead and drop our chocolate chips in. Remember, get semi-sweet chocolate chips. If you want it sweeter, you can get a chocolate bar. You can dice it up and you can put it into there. You can try all types of things you want, but this is just the recipe that I followed, and this is what we're going to use. Let's go ahead and put that other bag inside there. As you can see, their colors are a little bit different. The taste was actually a little bit different, to be honest with you, after I baked them and taste them. Next time, I think I'll probably just end up going with 1 particular chocolate chip instead of 2 different kinds. But here we go. Let's go ahead and mix these all together. Just going to get a regular wooden spoon, combine everything together, mix it up really, really well. Once we've got it all mixed in together and we have all our chocolate chips and cookie dough mixed in all together real nicely, we're going to cover this up with a lid. We're going to throw this in the fridge and come back in 24 hours and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so it's been 24 hours since then. It's been in the fridge. As you can see, it's nice and stiff. It's been in there sitting, marinating in its juices. Now let's go ahead, let's grab ourselves a pan. And we're going to go ahead and get just 2 spoons. I like to scoop it and just kind of form it into a little ball with the 2 spoons. And then we're just going to go ahead and drop it onto the pan. And you're just going to continue to do this until you get everything laid out in the pan. You want to keep them probably about an inch or 2 apart. They really don't spread that much out. I think if you were to use baking soda, they would expand a little bit more as far as laying flatter on there, but I'm no chef. I just bake a little something here and there. Then once we get everything on the pan, we're going to set the oven for 350 degrees. Once we get everything in the oven at 350 degrees, we're going to go ahead and bake this for exactly, I usually do about 10 minutes. If you like it a little undercooked, you can do it for 8 minutes. If you like it a little bit more cooked, you can do it for longer. And here we are. Beautiful chocolate chip cookies. Literally just scoop these out, put them on a plate, let them cool for a little bit. If you're a lunatic, you can eat them right off the pan and burn the hell out of your mouth, whatever you like. But here you guys go, beautiful chocolate chip cookies. Thank you guys for watching. Tune into the next video.